Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I've changed my aspect ratio. I also got a Hall's candy and my cheek, so maybe I'm talking a little funny. I don't want to lose my voice. And I want to do a play test of an actual episode 1 start. I did an episode 0 with the character creation and just some thoughts around the character I'll be playing, etc, etc. But I also noticed that the aspect ratio was completely bungled. And it's true because now I'm on the ultra wide monitor and I can see more to the left and right, of course, where my mouse is disappearing. This actually looks like the right shape. I also went into new game just for the hell of it. Not that I'm going to start over and make a new character, but what I thought was cool is that I could take a shortcut by doing an import character. I was like, what, from another game? No, the one I just built. So you can build a bunch of characters for fun if you want, and you can just import them if you ever want to then start a game with them. I just wanted to come in here to see what he actually looked like on proper aspect ratio. So there's a character I'll be playing. His name is Lemaine, and he's a rogue, Antivan Crow, and obviously an elf. Now he definitely looks a lot better with this. Like, even the body is where everything got messed up, is when I went into body shape. Now that's still happening, although it didn't happen to the Inquisitor when I was building him. I'm not sure if that's like what's supposed to happen, but the proportions actually look reasonable and correct, and they did not look correct when I was doing them the first time last night. Also, I'm still in widescreen mode, but as long as like the format keeps, like, for example, this in the bottom left corner, even though I got more room to the left, I'm good with that because it allows me to stay in this full screen mode where the aspect ratio is actually correct, and hopefully all of you will see a reasonable. What did I just do? I'm not reading while I'm talking. That's the problem. Anyways, I'm going to then I'm going to load game or just continue.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again.
See what this looks like.
Where's Neve Gallus?
With Lemaine.
You think you can come into my
Gallus.
bar and make demands?
Well, that looks good. Yes. He doesn't want to get in a fight.
It's not
Are
a
you kidding?
demand, it's an offer.
He just puts on a show.
Telling me what I need to know is the smart play here.
So good.
How'd you
Look
feel,
at that hair.
sweet talker?
Ah, that's right.
Neve Gallus
Golden.
is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf.
I like that
I need
voice.
to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar.
Okay.
But
okay.
you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your
That's a
choice.
plot, bro.
You're adorable.
You know you don't want this.
Dumat Plaza. That's where you'll find Neve Gallus.
Oh, it's a nice shot there. I like that. Okay.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the
I
Venatori?
do not.
It's your ass.
I do not. I will not. I cannot.
That offer's good for all of you too.
Oh dear.
No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Thanks for saving my ass. That's right. Walk away.
Your friend Neve Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Damn right. Damn right.
What did I have to worry about?
He gets overconfident.
You were there watching my back.
Yeah, with the people he has watching his back.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Neve's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
This looks good. So far, it looks good.
Khan's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
All right, so I like that they kept the map up there in the top right, even though I can see more to the right of that map. At least I can record in this format, and it looks good. Welcome back. I would have cut in the original part of the character's introduction, of course, in the bar scene, which was kind of fun. And let's see what this gameplay is like.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't
there a
want to
run
look
button?
Conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Neve Gallus and stop Solus.
It's a little stuttery, maybe. I might have everything set up to the absolute highest settings. Maybe that might be a bad idea.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Get to Harding. You want me to take the lead, bro?
Go on then.
Oh, the lighting is good. It's just I'm trying to determine whether or not maybe my settings are too crazy, and it's causing a little bit of FPS issues. It doesn't look like it from the recording part. It's showing pretty good still. Is there any break in here? Not really. Still good. Okay, let's move on. I can bring it down if things get crazy.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
That looks good.
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
That looks cool.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumat Plaza, and Neve will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Press level move forward. Okay.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping
Look at that
through the
hair, that
cracks.
glorious hair.
When the veil comes down completely.
Oh, damn.
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Man, the hair faces are so distracting. So beautiful.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Oh, because like the physics, it takes into consideration of physics. I physics. I know it's something simple, but man, F, wink. See you, Eric. But it makes it more elusive.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
I think that looked good.
Harding, you all right?
I don't know what else to tell you.
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
Models look
And
great.
a lot of demons.
Setting looks
Haven't
great.
seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Just a little glitchy, but that's on my side
And what
probably
about
for the
you
ultra
two?
settings.
Are you okay?
Okay, here we go. Let's RP mind ourselves here. Never better. A little shaky. Yeah, I will say a little shaky.
That was a lot of
Because of course he doesn't like to be in
the
action.
Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Neve Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting
Working
point?
on it.
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Neve to Dumat Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumat Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got
Right after we learn how to fight. Okay. Let's do some spam clicking.
Demon.
I literally just started. Use your light attack up to 5 times in a row to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack and deals increased damage. That sounds like a spam attack to me.
And here they come.
So that's what I would do. Light attack. Correct. Bam. So, see, that's pretty fluid also. Somehow the combat got more smoother than when I was just playing the game. Oh my god, wait, stop. The audio has been completely haywire. I never checked this until it's way too late. But I thought I fixed all this. Did this reset on me or what's going on? Is it SFX? I feel like I was talking at the same volume as the combat right now, and that ain't no good. I can try something like this, and also it's going to glitch a little bit. Give me a sec here, folks. I'm going to bring down the master volume of what's getting captured. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I broke things. Okay, let's go back. I don't want to save. Okay, that's maybe a little... No, it's still at my volume, but we'll go with
Good.
that.
Let's get to Dumat Plaza and find Neve.
That's what I was saying.
You
Is
two
it?
all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I will, but you know what?
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Found some loot. It was, yeah. It, let me check again now with the camera. It feels smooth again. I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to keep the ultra settings. The combat did seem to make it look like it was, like it did go smoother. Now, I'm not sure if you're supposed to be looting right now, but I mean, I'm going to. I mean, this feels like unclimatic, though. You know, you're right. Let's not worry about that. Let's try to make that one of the rules.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Overlooking building. Entering new area. Okay, get to the
Oh
map.
no, I think that's Dumat Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
Sorry, I just want to take in the scenery for a sec. Oh, what just happened? Did I take too long there? I see you did.
Venatori cultists.
Yeah? Bam. Now here I... Hold on.
I hate these assholes.
Can I, okay, space does that.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
I'm gonna try to do some hold button, see what happens. I feel like it did something. Alright. So talking through combat though, if the audio is too loud, it's gonna be a little bit busted. But Venatori have erected barrier, we got it.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Ooh, did you see that?
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't
Cool.
they?
Crows have taken out contracts on them. Nasty.
Is there like
bastards.
a directional, like if I get behind them, do I get like flank bonuses and stuff like that, or is that a thing? Okay. There's some dynamicism with it, different buttonholes and clicks, and you can. I mean, here's the thing. It's not robust,
Guess we're slowing
but
down.
it looks fun.
They're allies of Neve Gallus.
Now,
Kill
might
them
it get redundant at some point? Maybe, but it's okay. Use tab to select your static strike. Okay, here we go. And then this static. Okay, so fires 2 bolts at each, dealing damage independently, but sure. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me keep reading. Change target. Do I just like untab out and it just does it? Let's find out. Yup. Okay. I mean, the spammy feels good as it is. Now, when can I? Let me see something. I see that 8 down there. Oh shit, it's gone. I'm like looking at my icons, sorry, man. So, quick recover. That was cool. I like the whole that move there. So if I do this, nope, this. How do I know when it has Not enough momentum. Okay, no problem then. We don't need to do that. So this is what I mean about, like eventually, like maybe this gets, uh-oh. Was it R? Yep. Like, it gets too redundant and it feels like hit point sponges, just for the sake of hit point sponges. Then we're just gonna like make combat lighter so that we can just move the story forward, you know what I'm saying?
But it looks like Neve's work, not the Venatori's.
Okay, hold on, let me see what this thing is. Can I blow this up? I can. And I did. And I think my loot fell off the edge. Don't focus on that right now, focus on story, damn it. Alright, let's go check this out. Hello.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Neve, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Beric's getting deja vu at this
Rook,
point.
This is Neve Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Neve, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
You rescued yourself, I see. Nice job with Venatori. We need information. Let's see. We're gonna go with sure.
Nice to meet you.
Put up
Based
my-
on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
Oh, he's a
I
god.
also told you he was an ancient elven
Thank you.
god.
An elven god. Well,
Well,
whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
I'm trying to hold back some of my criticism around some of the dialogue and writing is definitely.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Right. So, to give my thoughts, like real quick, it's not that it's bad. There's what's the word for it? The audience matters for who the lines are being delivered to. Someone who has never played a Dragon Age game, if this was their first game, they got to get some context for this opening scene to matter, because there's so much history behind these games that it would be hard for a new player to drop in here and feel like, oh my god, it's a god, an elven god that's doing something to this city. Like, you don't know what the elven gods, you don't know the elven god, you don't know if it is a god, you don't know about the city, you don't know what the, like, you know nothing. So it's very hard to get the context around the setting and the lore and all that while they're trying to teach you how to do the combat, move things along, introduce some of the characters, etc., right? But it's fair to say that the dialogue is a little bit simple. Like, I could say there's probably, I would say 20% of the dialogue that happens so far probably unnecessary, and it would have kept the pacing better, and it would have kept even maybe the character mystery better. And maybe the easiest way to say it is like, it's like a show don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like one of the primal concepts of writing. It's like there was like 20-30% of tell in the last kind of sequences. Even the introduction of Neve right now is like, you probably could have left out 20% of those lines and just shown us later on. You don't have to tell. I'm not going to go further than that. Let's just let's move on, and then maybe I'll have more comments as we go. Oh shit, that scared the crap out of me. Never mind, stop. What are you talking about? No, I was just faking it. Jesus. It's because I was distracted. I was thinking about something else when that happened. Are you behind me? Yo? Okay. Well, we're going to keep going. I'm going to loot, actually, while I'm here. Stop thinking about the money. Where are we going? Oh, right. Right here. Yeah.
We can stop.
Whee!
I'm getting too old for this.
Wait. Did he say that line? Was that was either a Die Hard line,
Yeah,
intentionally a
that's the
Die Hard
building I
line,
track Solus to.
or I've heard it before in the game
Looks
or
like
something.
the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
No, I think he jumped without me hitting the jump button, or I mean that wasn't really a jump, but that was a. I think he just moved forward, and it's smart enough to keep you going. Press bar to fire the bow, tap bar to quick fire your bow, or hold for aim shot. Okay, got it. I'm shooting the ground. Awesome. Tell you what, we're just gonna use the. Okay, so now will water kill me if I fall in there? Why am I? Oh, there's a target button on this. I guess don't aim at the ground, and you won't hit the ground. Oh, that's what the 8 is. I was like, why do I keep seeing an 8 out of 8? I don't know what that means. Oh god, it's the arrows. Oh, how do I get him? Oh, I see. Am I picking him up from like loot on kills? Yeah, it gets over time. I see it. I suppose I could do one of these. Yeah, it feels hit point spongy so far, but that's
Enchantment
okay.
on the entrance.
But
I can get it.
are you going in, or you want me to? Okay, I'll take the lead.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been
that?
here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been
And the
around
beginning.
longer than Manrathus itself.
Also, let me hold in case there's things they're saying. I'm also going to start clicking on some buttons just to validate some stuff. So we got map. We got J for journal. I hope quest. Okay, good. End of the beginning, 4 months. Okay, we can get some history here. We got this from the story, but Solus plan to tear down the veil. Yeah, we got that. Varric gathered a team of Myth and Rathos. We got that. And then the end of the beginning. Dangerous Trickster Guard. Yeah, we're good here. You want to see? Let's see. I could probably do this after, but let me just check. Codex is for another day. Let's back out of this one. Yeah, let's check the map here. Okay, let's keep going. Graphically, yeah, I think it's impressive. I like it. I mean, I just came off of not just came off of, but Mass Effect Andromeda. And I thought they did a pretty decent job with their environments. But it looked like it was the beginning of something that would get better. I feel like this is maybe the enhancement of... It's a Frostbite engine, right? Something like that. And so I do feel like this is showing... Whoa, hold up. This is showing... Oh, yeah, nice. This is showing some evidence of evolution. This is intriguing, though, huh? Got this dude. Well, it looks like the people we just fought, but then there is the wolf right here, and then there is this thing, which is, oops, a veil thing, I would imagine. But is that a chain on, is that an apple? An apple. A bunch of eyes and, I don't know, the fade, balloon thing, bubble, that is in the trailer.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Should probably, what the hell? Just the water coming off the, coming down the wall there, that's nice. Nice.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus.
Money.
Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Let's go. Can I actually jump through here? Let me just see if I can. Yoink. Nope. Squeeze. Oh, man. Listen to this for a sec. I'm going to take a little break. Because I just got like a flashback off of just that little push there and the scenery right here and that like the broken down ruined kind of building here, and I thought of Dragon Age Origins, and I thought,
Ancient
imagine.
elves doing something
Damn it,
to
I knew I shouldn't have picked
dragon,
that up yet.
I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Shane the dragon.
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
And I imagined a remake of Dragon Age Origins in Frostbite, though, like looking like this. Imagine that first. I started as an elf, but I imagined like that I was my Xander from Dragon Age Origins, coming through the ruins here, you know. And this would have been, it would have looked like this. Like my memory of it is more epic than it is, because I've gone back. I've been re-editing the videos. Ooh, the wolf statue from Inquisition. And the memory is definitely better than the graphics. But I mean, I'm sure you can get a bunch of mods that like. I did a test with a bunch of mods actually. I was gonna do a second Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. I shouldn't be talking about Origins while playing this game. But okay, let's just move on.
More demons.
Well, one's dead now, and now we're going to move. Can I do? Would it be both again? Or oh, that's right. That's the thing. Characters are cool. The enemies, they look good. But I am. Hold on. Why'd you let me go? That's right. Because you want me to destroy this thing. I know you do. And now it's destroyed. Come on, Link. Do it right. You have a target button for a reason. Yoink. Oh, come on. You should let me fold off the edge, man. Come on, man. What's this thing here? Nothing. Just follow the plot, man. Just follow the plot.
Locked. There must be a way to open it.
See, it's like
Let's look around.
I sensed it. I sensed
Air's
it.
full of magic. Solus used a lot of power.
Oh,
on
I see what they're
something.
doing. If you sprint towards an edge,
Solus, the
it'll just
Dread Wolf,
make you climb.
Venharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
Wait, what? You did? I don't remember that in Inquisition. Oh, because he was always serious. He's joking.
Nice work.
Can I jump from
Let's see
here?
what's on the other side.
I'm alive. Okay. Okay, cool. Magic leaves. What? Okay. This was, I feel like this statue, this thing was what, in Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition? I feel like I've seen this symbol before, or that shape. Or was it in the Fate when we in Trespasser or something? I don't remember, but that looks very familiar to me. A wolf temple. Straight up. Maybe it was an old school. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like the water.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook.
It's called an illuvian. They're elven
Illuvian.
and very old.
It acts
Luvian
like a
Harding.
doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
And
He
Morgan.
must have gone through it.
No Morgan. Screen. There we go.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
Nice.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Wraithy. Yoink. Actually, let's do one of these now. Yoinkers. Probably hit R more often. Oh, I'm going down. How are we doing? Oh, nothing. Nothing bad. Good stuff. Get off! Get off the mountain. Oh, you still here?
I
Not
thought the
anymore.
demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Well, demons. Yoink.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
I want to loot though. Let's do this. Oh, Solace. I would like to speak to you.
One of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
1, 2, 3.
Not many of them
Yeah,
left
that's all
light.
7.
Might want to hurry.
All right, Hurricane. Okay, we're gonna go at the pace of plot right now. No distractions. There's something to the left though. Oh man, I left some loot behind on the left. That's fine. Let's move on. Usability shortcuts 1, 2, 3. For what? Oh, that would make it easier, actually. Momentum. I see. And then you can just hit 1, or you can do it my way, which is slow. Not necessary. Bitch. Bam. Okay. Next. That's kind of pretty though. It's really pretty.
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
That's right. Stop with that and just hit the 1. Jump your fool. Bam. That power's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, so the thing with this character, I'll pause real quick in case someone talks, is that he doesn't like getting into fights. But I sort of don't have a choice but to be in fights. So that's already sort of failing. The concept of this character was to let the kind of companions do most of the work, and then just be the kind of the face, the voice, charisma, kind of point of contact in the troop, or have powers that allow him to sit back but manipulate the space, like AoE stuff, control, stuff like that. But it looks like I'm pretty hands-on as a rogue, and I'm not gonna have much of a choice there. And I'll pivot as required for the character. RP seasons will have to be left to the cutscenes, I think, and this part will have to
We
be.
have to stop this demon quickly.
Just use your imagination. I'm gonna die. Space bar. That's half.
Watch the lightning!
Damn it, I did it again. I wasn't even ready. Here we go. Where'd he go?
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
That's pretty.
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Wow, those arrows do some work. Holy crapola. I didn't think it was doing that much work, but yeah.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Wonderful hair physics. Okay, here we go.
All right. I'll take it from here.
We'll just watch them fight.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
I think professional coward needs to kick in here. Not hopeful, heroic, romantic.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him.
Yeah, Rook wouldn't have any
If he
context.
won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
You know, if it was like
More
one of the
demons.
old characters, sure, right? With a history, but there's no history here. To Rook, this is like a guy destroying a city and like
Rook,
about to destroy the
take
world,
care
you
of
know?
the team for me.
And it's like, you gotta trust Varric, but it's like, how do we know what... Like, there's no context to trust Varric as
Hey,
our protagonist,
Chuckles.
you know?
Hope I'm not interrupting.
So use the nickname, so that was a call back there for the beginning, but
All right, let's buy him some time.
some spam action. I did it again. Just hit the one, bro.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Well.
Talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
I was wondering if, like, oops, like, how do we see what he's saying after? I guess we just cut in, or do we sneak in? We come in from the side or something like that? Oh yeah, okay.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize
I would trust him as Somley.
People are dying right now.
Xander would be
need to
for
listen.
this. Threaten a god, man.
Please.
That could have been you, Varric. Just remember that.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
That was a line from Inquisition, right? Am I crazy? I feel like that was a line.
Shit.
Or am I just remembering it
We
from
need
the
a better
trailer?
plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Oh,
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
because I didn't remember that from the trailer.
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding
Right,
holding that
right,
one
right.
up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
Right, that was in
It's
the...
risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Well, that's up
Right,
to you.
You two stay here.
Bam.
I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
Well,
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
oh.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Harding. Neve?
You didn't approve
keep
of
the
me,
demons
Neve.
You got it.
You stay alone. Harding's my friend. We warned him together. Whoa. A little wobbly. Harding? Harding, come on, Harding. Am I supposed to be understanding what he's saying right now? Because I can't hear him. Why am I doing this? There we go. Just hit the F key. No, automatic. Yoink, yoink, yoink,
This
yoink.
is it!
Right after I get my footing.
That scaffolding!
Obstacles, I get it. Do I attack it? Maybe I attack it. I do. Chaos! Let's see what happens. I don't know what happens after this
Why?
point.
Why
I'm
tear
curious to
down
know how
the
this
veil,
prologue kicks off.
Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years
Yes,
ago.
we did.
Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
It's a good argument.
The pillar's weak, but
I
It isn't
trust him.
falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you.
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push! Yeah.
Okay. If you think that's the best option, you better run, Varric. Yeah, at this point he's... Oh, damn. Yeesh. Look at that luxurious hair. Stop, stop, stop. Did I see? I don't... He's not gonna stop him, is he? Oh, I don't feel good about this. Ay. Okay.
Varric!
Meant to do it. It's Varric's fault.
Varric! Varric!
Oh, I don't know the glowing green thing
Oh, no, no,
while
no.
in him. That feels like a bad deal.
Harding!
Where's Harding? Eesh. It's a doopsie doopsie. Who's in the prison now, bitch? That's what they said to him. I say.
Let's go this way.
Varric? Who's carrying Varric? Yo. Okay, I'm dragging. Who's dragging Varric? That's not gonna go far. That's dangerous. I like the whole head motif thing they got going on there with the designs. Ow. Oh, that's a bad. Bro, that's a concussion. So we literally missed maybe just that ending, the pull away. It was literally like 40 seconds of that. They showed everything else in the preview of the intro. So now I'm in blind territory.
You have no idea what you have done.
This is new. Okay, here we go. Let's get the context here. All right, so KO moment.
Soulless.
And then I'll give my thoughts after
I
the
know
first
what I
episode
did.
ending.
I stopped you from destroying
Prologue.
the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Indeed.
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site.
Oh, blood magic.
Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Okay.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic.
Okay.
Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Okay. I like to wake up. Fine talk. This is a trick.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Stop moving around, Solace.
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight.
Yes.
Corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped. And the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Congratulations, Rook. Why should I believe you? Sure, you're the hero. You let them out. No, I don't think that's what he did. Like, that was very clear. Clearly not what he did. Well, I mean, did he see his face? We did. Sure, you're the hero. Why should I believe you? But again, back to what context do we have? We didn't really get any narrative context behind this outside of trust me, bro. And so you sort of have to use your own headcanon. This would have benefited off of an intro like Dragon Age Origins used, right? We'd have something that would already bind us to some sort of narrative. Maybe we existed in the time of the Inquisition and that plot, you know, that storyline, and we got to see the development of our character, Rook, woven between some of those events. That would have been cool, you know. But right now, it's you just kind of go, you're sort of defining it right now in your headcanon as you go based on this answer, you know. Sure, you're the hero. That's snarky. You let them out. I don't think so. This would be the best one for me.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
No, that was an interpretation. It's
I
my
had
call.
a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
Damn.
So those things that got out,
That's a
you said they
line.
were gods?
Huh.
They
What
said they
does
were
Varric know?
gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
This is your fault. Sarcasm? Really? Damn right we will. No.
How bad are we talking here?
Their power outstripped my own even before they embraced the corruption of the Blight.
But you did imprison them.
Through trickery. I also had a ritual dagger of pure Lyrian, and a network of mirrors to take me from the Lighthouse across the world.
I don't have either of those.
Well then, I expect you will be busy.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
It sort of is. But like, context. I mean, we didn't have the context at the time. Narratively speaking, they thought they were doing the right thing.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse.
Huh.
It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me.
His but a scratch.
Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
See, again, I don't have a relationship context for a line like this that makes sense unless they're intending for you to make that headcanon part of your continuity. But like, I don't really know what this is insinuating, and I just came off Andromeda where they really pushed relationship stuff early, and so I don't think that's not a heart, for example. But I mean, but I need you. I don't know what history we have with Varric. I know we're his second in command, or whatever he called us, wingman, the wingman. I'll just say wingman, not second in command. But it's like whatever he said. Anyways, I'm sorry, Varric, and then it's worse. More okay, and then we got more. I'm just gonna go to more and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so this would be the way for you to get to the things that don't just move things along, is what I imagine is going on there. Instead of baking them in with the other ones.
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Oh, turns out you were right.
That's why I'm the face.
Go a little wrong.
And I make the deals, Varric.
Neve got everyone out, by the skin of her teeth mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I don't know what that eye represents. Oh, sad? Like concern? That one feels like the better option, right?
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid.
Right to the plan,
You've
you know,
got
like, or
this,
not.
Rook.
Yeah.
World's not flooded with demons right now because you
The objective.
stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's
Show
a
don't
reason
tell.
I dragged
Problem
you into
again.
this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Yeah. But still, I mean, you can move things
You're
along,
awake.
I guess, because Harding came with you. Nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in.
I mean, not
I
that she was
just
injured,
looking
but-
for Alfred.
No, it's fine.
Some
I was
continuity.
just going to stretch my legs.
The continuity is good.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there.
It flows nice.
If you put a foot
Damn.
wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe
Oh.
find Neve. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Well, I
Go
don't think she
ahead,
likes me.
Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
2 dwarves in the Fade.
See you later, kid.
One of them sleeping in the Fade. Okay. Unable to dream. That's gonna trigger a friggin' Inception. Don't go 4 layers, Varric. Don't go into the Fade while you're sleeping in the Fade. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. For what? I don't remember getting Maybe I did. I don't review new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm like, what did I do? Just kick that shit. Okay. Oh. Blood Dragon. But that was from the other games. Wait, does it know that I've somehow... No, this is probably part of the addition. Circle of Awe. Herald's bolts. Catriel's false face. We're just moving along. Oh, you really can't see that. It's under my face, huh? Armor of Balenaris. Alright, well, we're just going to do this. Need some more of this. Well, we're still rolling through. That's good. Okay, well, you do that. Let's go, let's see what we got. If we click on this, what do we... well, that's nice, actually. I like the design. It's clean. How do I... It's just an appearance? Wow, shit's still coming in, huh? Damn. Okay. Common appearance for Neve. Lucanus. Oh, damn, we're getting a bunch of stuff even for the companions already. Alright, well, Rusty Sword, Blades of the Fallen Kingdom, default. Use the default appearance of the equipment in the slot. A Sentinel's Blade, their jeweled inlays shimmer with an eerie light and still glow after the untold ages. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one looks right. And then Rusty Sword. How about no? We're going to go with this one. And then, can I just back up with a right button? Nope. Gotta go down here. Or escape. Wait, what? Gotta do that every time? That's kind of weird. This one, wait, offhand. Okay. Well, we'll just go for the one that's new. It feels like an unnecessary extra step by doing that, but okay. Bow of the Fallen Kingdom, a Sentinel's bow, inlaid with still glistening jewels of impossible age. Looks good. Battered? Nah. Are these just cosmetic then? Because I don't see any numbers. Okay, Balenaris means eternity, which is roughly the age of this golden elven armor. Spaced plates fixed in fine leathers and lined with brushed cotton ensure silence for a rogue whose deeds alone must be remembered. I mean, maybe, but it doesn't really fit. That's neat. Blood Dragon, once worn by a great assassin. The crimson mark on its chest. Okay, we get the armor version of it. Fine, let me just read it just in case it's this is promotional. So, deluxe. Oh, the deluxe edition. Deluxe edition promotional. Okay. I'm like, deluxe armor. What are the stats? That's what we need to know. Reva's robes, named after the elven word for freedom. How's that look? Not like what he'd wear. This looks neat, but I wouldn't wear it. And this is also promotional. Just taking a look at things. Vestments of the Blood Dragon. Yeah. And then we got, there we go, Sable Dublé. A crow is never casual, but they can still be comfortable. That feels right to me. Bam. And then, oh, I see. You don't say. All right then. Armor. I guess for armor we will use this one, even though I don't like it, but I'm sure I'll find something along the way. And then empty helm slot. We don't have anything. Bow is done. And this is for two-handed weapon. We've chosen the bow, and that is really strange. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You can let me know. It feels really strange to click into something and then have to hit escape and then say save to an item switch. It feels weird to me. So I want to believe I'm doing something wrong here. Wait, they can both? Is it just because it's purely cosmetic? That's pretty much what it is. Old, reliable, a sturdy, dependable bow, favored by scouts. It is low maintenance and high effectiveness. And we got Sunder Bow, a hefty bow that deals a hefty blow. You deserve it, Harding. There you go. All right, and then do you have... Oh, we have Deluxe Edition. Damn, Harding. Traveler's Kit, and we got Harding's Focus. Arlathan's gold, edged in brushed steel and gray leathers. Perfect for a forest perch with a clear sightline. Doesn't really feel like her, to be honest, but I mean, it's pretty. It's just you'll wear it, and you'll like it. Neve. And then we got... can I turn you around? Oh, I can. Okay. What does this look like? I kind of like the Snake's Eye. Are they both deluxes? No, one of them, this is the standard one, and this is the... Okay, fine, I'm just going to get it because it's the deluxe edition, okay? The Staff of Spun Gold marked the grave of a beloved cat laid to rest at the eyes of Nosen. I'm just going to do that. And then in terms of your look, what are we looking at here? Turn. There we go. Yes, because it's the deluxe version. The hideout of winter fashion with an elven twist. The hat says, "Who are you?" While the plating whispers, "Your worst night." Short, because it's new. Because it's the deluxe edition. That's it. That's it. And then we're done. All right. Not seeing stats was a little bit alarming to me, to some degree. Because maybe it's just because it's deluxe editions are just the cosmetics for sure, is what I want to say. Wait. Mirror transformation. Already? Like, to change how you look? No way. Yeah. Why give all these other options though? Like select the preset appearance. Maybe just because you want to get through the beginning of the game, so and you consider this the beginning of the game, so you can just get to this point and then make your character. Feels kind of weird, like from a continuity perspective. Maybe I always like the idea of this, but it's like because Dragon Age 2 had it, and because it was like passage of time inside the game, I liked using it because I wanted to make the facial hair grow, so it gave that a bit of a visual continuity in like the Act 3 of that. I like it for things like that, but this early on, I'm like, well, I guess, if we keep returning here, it would make sense because maybe things happen in the game and you just want to visualize it somehow. And then maybe, yeah, it'll make sense. Now, I can click on him, but why would I bother him? Because I can, I think. It says check on Neve, though. Yeah, but I'm going to bother him.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
He's out of commish. Okay, let's check on the Neve piece. And check out... Okay. Okay, we got our base of operations. Library update. Introduction to the Lighthouse. New codex entry. We have ourselves our first codex entry. 5% already? Wait, what? How many? We probably have a bunch of them in here already, or what? Oh, no. Okay. Shadow Dragons. What's this all about? On to Winter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard all about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know the magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow those with violent intent if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Lithezia Pal, living in a border town in the Tevinter Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais. Oh my. Yeah, we're not going to read all this, but I'm going to click on the dog for health and... Oh, I thought it was a creature. Culture. Now, these are probably codexes summarized from the previous games. I swear to God this was art from the previous game, but I guess it's not. Maybe I saw it in some promotional for something else. Oh, that looks neat too. I love this art. This is nice. These are pretty. These are pretty, man. Sexuality and Thetis. Vitar. I'm going to have to read all of these. I don't know if I'll do that on camera or off. Sort of read that one up there, but Xeno, the Antiquarian, the one that's the mirror that I was just talking about. That's where the whole mirror thing. Dragon Age 2. All right, well, I maybe it comes back up. That'd be crazy. But there's a lot to read here, and it's all 28, so I guess just the basic lore of the world so you can jump into the game and get the context. Now, I'll read these ones offline and I'll comment on them if something comes up that is new or different. I more or less still remember most of the lore, if not all of it. That's from the previous games. Like I have a general sense of all of the lore, I guess, but then there's like the gaming books that were released. There's some Art of Thetis books that I have that I haven't read. I've seen the art in it, but I haven't read it, so there might be information I don't know, but I'll maybe bring it back or it'll come up in gameplay and I'll bring up stuff that's in these cards that I will recollect. But otherwise we'll move on to some of the new ones that come from the context of this game, specifically like Introduction to the Lighthouse. So once the Lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evinuris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fate. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comforts, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escape here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help. Felicite. A letter dated 6 months ago. Idiot. I hope you're reading this. If the trail really has led you to Deventer, it'll be harder to get messages through. The Antom in Antiva are prickly about anything to do with our neighboring kingdom. Back home, things have cooled, but they are not forgotten. Killing all those Antom may have felt righteous in the moment, but the Talons are still complaining that your actions ruined weeks of setting up a larger, more effective strike. I am one of the Talons still complaining. Consider this trip with Varric a contract. We're getting the context that I was talking about that was missing. Crows don't fail contracts, especially crows from House de Riva, who may need to improve their judgment. But there is more at stake than honor. Whatever this Solus is up to needs to be stopped. I've seen enough of his handiwork to know that. Don't get careless out there. Don't fail, and don't get yourself killed, or I will come after you in the Fade myself. Yeah, this would be a great origin. This would have been a great 1 hour pre-prologue. This as just an opening. That'd be cool. Sounds like I'm complaining. Listen, this is from a place of love and care for the world of this IP and the lore of this IP, and I'm gonna share my thoughts as they come to me and as I mean them. So don't take anything personal. It's criticism from a good place. Whenever I bring things up, sometimes I don't catch how often I might sound like I'm being negative on something. I mean, because I am to some degree, but it's not taken away from the experience, because again, like I talked about in episode 0, maybe people will have missed that part, but the context of an experience is really also up to you. Like, what are you bringing into the experience you want to have? Well, either find something that you can like and enjoy the time you're having with it, or move on to something else, right? But like, it's really up to you to like, don't spend time with something you don't like, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this like clean up as we go. That'd be nice. I just like seeing that in every game. Progress, like time being captured by action and progress, you know. I kind of like half finished that thought, but like I think I finished that. I think the thought is clear for folks who might have missed the context from the other episode. What I'm trying to say is I intend to enjoy the game because I intend to enjoy the game. That's it. Like, it's not overcomplicated. It's not that deep. It's I love the look of my character. It's bringing back some old memories of when I played him on tabletop in a Shadowrun game. And I'd like to see if this is like from the shots and the seat where they're sitting on the couch and stuff like that. So this maybe does get repaired as we go. I've interrupted myself again. And now I've lost track of my thoughts. Oh, look at that hair. Look at him spin that hair around. That's right. You're probably for 60 hours you're going to be hearing me talking about his beautiful golden hair. Oh, the RP angle is that I'd like to see what I can do to bring the multiversal, the concepts behind this character, pushing them through the narrative of this gameplay. Not the gameplay. Let me take a step back here. Of the RP and story of this experience. The gameplay itself, I think, is getting in the way of the RP that I would like to have given this character, because I have to be very much front and center in the combat. The way that the rogue plays, it's very grounded in close combat, and that's like very against the like, I'm waiting for me to finish up. It's against the character concept itself, but I'm going to try to roll with it. Maybe some powers open up later on that I get to choose that will allow me to make him more of a auxiliary player on the field. We'll see. This takes me back, man, to the ending of Inquisition, though.
Whoa.
Arlathan. Or not really Arlathan, you know? It's sort of like the...
Look who's with us.
Yeah.
We're
Do you like
really
me?
in the Fade.
Again? Well, she didn't dislike
Land of
me.
raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you
Neither
need
was
a
I,
breather,
by the way.
can't hurt to look around first.
Not to rub that in, but you disapproved of my original feelings about Varric. Should have listened to me. Press K to open the skill screen. Okay, maybe this. Okay, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Let's see what we have. Refund points. Can you do that every time? Okay, here it is. I see. Oh, damn. What up? Veil Ranger. Using tactics learned in Arlathan, the Veil Ranger specializes in bringing down targets with charged long-range shots and pinpoint accuracy. We have Duelist. There we go. Saboteur. A true swashbuckler, the Lords of Fortune. Oh, Lords of Fortune. Oh, wait, what? Antivan Crow. I see. Swift as the wind, the Antivan Crow Duelist specializes in dancing between blades and punishing enemies with devastating melee blows. Going against the character concept, but let me just... Oh, there's more. Oh, I see. This is the whole, the Veil... What's the other... There's like another faction. Anyways, it's kind of like an influence from these factions, I suppose. You could go pure Antivan, but you could be an Antivan Crow that maybe pick things up from the Lords of Fortune. A true swashbuckler, the Lords of Fortune Saboteur specializes in using explosives and I'm not speaking properly. Intonation specializes in using explosives and other contraptions to weaken enemies. Control the battlefield and handle even the most dangerous, do that again, situations. This is what I feel like this character is all about. Sustain. Support aspects including counterattacks, defensive abilities, damage bonuses, and effectuation. Antivan Crow focused on melee attacks and parry. Maintaining momentum and finishing enemies are key strengths. Burst, high damage, weapon attacks, and heavy impact abilities. No. Veil Jumper focused on bows and long range combat. Aim for the head. Bow damage, weak points, and special bow abilities. Focused on trapping, exploiting enemies, precise movements, and key to... Yeah, kind of. You know what? We're just going to do this. Is it good or bad? We're just going to do it. We're going to find out what's what and what's happening. All right, we have level requirement. I suppose... Do I start anywhere? Oh, I do. Trick shot, 5th arrow, 8th arrow, maximum arrows +2, plague arrow, not any of that. Next, a messy death, defeating an enemy with a charged attack. No, these, like, you kind of need to branch though, right? So, Fortune's turret. Oh, hell yeah. Throw down a mechanized turret that targets the closest enemies and peppers... How do I scroll? There we go. Peppers them with projectiles, then when spent, the device explodes, dealing heavy damage like they did disrupt an enemy within range. Yes, but man, where else does this go? Because Fortune's Fury. Embrace your fury, equipping a powerful, expendable weapon to bombard enemies. I mean, I took a crow, but I feel like everything is... What the hell is that gun, man? There's guns in this, man. But everything's pointing me to a soldier of fortune. Aren't they like they're mercenaries, right? I mean, that's what I presume them to be. Kind of. Yeah, that makes sense. Soldiers. Feels like soldier-esque. Defeating enemy with tool ability grants quicken, determination, physical damage. Man, I don't know. Defeating enemies at close range. Ooh, man, I don't know now. Fan of arrows. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to look at. There we go. Something like explosive traps. Repurpose Antom explosives. Yeah, hell yeah. So this is going to take me back to the character concept. One tied to the Shadowrun character. He used to use a lot of environmental opportunities, advantages, because he was not a combatant at all. And so if I can try to like get the concept of that on the field, I would like that. But it's gonna make me go all over the place and maybe not really maximize focusing on something. Probably, I don't know. But sometimes that makes me discover really odd combinations that are really, really good, you know, that wouldn't initially be thought of as being complementary. There's just so much to read right now though. Pilfer. Add insult to injury by swiping a potion. It's like, okay. So am I aiming for the diamonds first and then I branch, right? Is what it looks like to me. But it looks like I can just take these. Like there's a level requirement on some, but then some like this don't have a level requirement at all. But it does look like they branch like this. But like, where does this branch? Or do I have to start here and then move down to like this? And then I can't zoom out, you know, to get a good look at this. I gotta drag this thing around. But so wait, if I go back, I see this is basically the chart. It's like more like, where do you want to start? I see. Right. Support aspects include counterattacks, defensive abilities, damage bonuses, effect durations. Yeah, I see what they're doing now. Okay, got it. So I'm kind of in this range is where I'm feeling. Antivan Crow, barely in this range, but if I had to, I suppose I would. But like right here maybe. And so what's in there? Rogue Core. Oh, you're supposed to start it because I got the 2 white lights. You probably work your way. The progression depends on where you go from here. Is probably what I'm looking at. Right. Okay, got it now. Jeez, that was probably annoying. So we got the rogue class. We got riposte, paused. After successful defend. How do I defend? Oh, shift button plus plut on defend. Shift button or counter. I don't know. After successful defend, you can now... Okay, counterattack. Well, probably... We'll see. Evasive maneuvers. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. That's the spacebar. Spacebar is me getting up fast. Probably from that. We got endure. Lose 35% less momentum when you take damage. Powerful rebuttal. Gain precision after a successful defend. Exploding arrow. Simultaneously perform a light and ranged attack. I was trying to do that. I was doing the combination of clicks to see what would happen. So it looks like that is going to be a thing. A sticky arrow to a ranged attack. Simultaneously performing a light and ranged attack attaches a sticky arrow to a target in range. The arrow explodes after a short delay. That one feels conceptually relevant. Now, I see. Yeah. And if I refund points, it brings me back. Refund all? Okay. Okay, I do have to choose one of these 3 branches. Not branches, but like this will take me down here though. Is that where I want to go though? Hurricane of Blades. Rain of Decay. I kind of want to go up in this direction, right? So, powerful rebuttal. Greater passive. Gain precision after a successful defend. If I never defend, that's going to be a problem, right? So, pilfer. And then this can start taking me down this path here and get me into this range. This stuff. Yeah. Leaping shot. I might have to lean into rogue just to make this easy to, like, make it easy thinking. So I don't have to overthink stuff, you know? Advantage duration. Upgrades tool abilities when you have low health. Okay. It's just so much stuff here. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I just gotta play it by ear based on the experience I'm having as I go, because otherwise this becomes daunting very quickly, because I'm trying to like plan something well in the future before I know what's what. So we're just gonna go based on the experience so far. We got static strikes, which I have, of course. We have, choose one of these. So we have evasive maneuvers. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. Space, then click. Space, click. See the video? Yeah, so he backs out and then attacks. I actually like that. This one is a block and then attack. Or I can go straight to arrows. Well, this one's got an exploding arrow, so it looks like it could go down a path of doing like trick shots, and I'm doing it again. I just said not to do that. Let's just do the arrow one. And then from here, I got to choose downfall. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target is knocked down. Advantageous combatant. He would take advantage of that. Lose 35% less momentum when you take damage. He's not really tough, so I feel like this is more of like you take a blow, you take a hit, you know, and you keep going. So conceptually, maybe that doesn't work for me, and I'm just gonna let RP guide decisions and roll with it. Right? Like that's how I'm feeling about things right now. And now let's just keep going. Let's keep going down the path. Hurricane of Blades. So it's taking me down to a blade thing. Necrotic. Spin around. In wings of rapid strikes, nearby enemies are hit up to 4 times. I'd have to conceptualize that as something else, you know? Whoa, this goes straight up into, okay, necrotic damage. Oh, poisons and stuff. He would absolutely use poisons because they're advantageous. I could conceptualize it as that, and I can move myself forward. Let's do that. Done. That's what I'm saying. Again, this is kind of weird that this is... No, okay, that's fine. Refund point, no, blah, 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 blah. Committed. That took a long... I'll cut around that. Gather the team at the library. Optional. Talk to Neve. Talk to Harding. Well, we have... places to explore is what we have. I mean, they're letting us walk around, so let's walk around. Let's just get some memories here. I've seen something about Arlathan. Oh, that this isn't really Arlathan. This would be like a copy of Arlathan, or maybe it is. Whoa, hello. What's that over there? Can I get to it? This would be a case of it maybe being legitimate Arlathan, preserved in the Fade, because Solus made it happen. Otherwise, I see it more like a figment, you know, like a mirror. Not mirror would be the wrong. Figment, a shade of what was. Mysterious note: to enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. What's that? Why is it got like a timer? Is it time? Like timed? Is it timed for real? Does that mean timer? Go. Is that an invisible wall? What's up? That didn't feel like he was gonna make that. Wow, I was really struggling. Okay, we are gonna check this out. Oh, Neve was in here. Okay.
Figures they're in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Magic.
Strange place you've fallen into.
They're not numbing.
But I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
Nope.
I know Varric wanted you for the job.
Varric knows you.
You know the same about me. It's a start.
Oh. Doing the Andromeda approach, huh? Quite the start. I hope we can build on it. People get smoother starts. So this character is all about building alignments around him, or alliances around it, both, so that he doesn't have to be in danger. When I say professional coward, I mean it. Like he gets money and he gets results, but do not put him in combat. I know I'm fighting against that in combat, but that's the sort of goal here. When I'm responding, I'm trying to keep that in mind. You know. I hope we can build on that. So like this is him. Like I'm kind of forced to have her as in the alliance in some sort of companion group, and if Varric vouches for her, then maybe we gotta get this crew together, and he's got to start making connections on the inside. Building confidence is what I meant. So people get smoother starts. He's not really a sarcastic guy. He takes things seriously when it comes to the business decisions. So when he's nervous or something like that, sure, but no. That's it. That's maybe too serious. And then this is like, just go for it. I mean, that's kind of early, but I would assume it's like the Andromeda set where you sort of build the pieces up and it remembers that you've tried a couple of these, and then it builds up on that over time. And then a trigger will happen or something, but I'm going to go with the non-romance option.
We're in this together either way.
Huh. We're in for a treat.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
He might eventually get serious about the topics, but he's not there yet.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really?
Build that rapport.
Do you know something I don't?
Teammate.
No.
I know we need to be a team.
Well, we have to, right?
There.
Yeah, that's the job.
Approves. He definitely rubbed it in her face that he was right, though. He was right to be overcautious. Can I touch these things, or are we cool? Yeah, we're cool. All right, Net. Wait, can I talk to you again before I wander? I cannot. So let's move on. Yoink! Whee! Let's check this door. Check all the doors. And yep. Oh no, this is new. Okay. Whoa. Collect notes on a caretaker. Sure. What's this all about? 6%. That feels like it's going up real fast. Notes on a caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting. Needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ or are even at odds is hard to contemplate. Notes on a caretaker. It's this paint, the smear of paint is what's standing out to me, because I've read The Winter Nights. There's a moment there, but that was in the that was in Skyhold. That was a fresco. I'm thinking of something completely different. Never mind. If you don't know, don't worry about it. A letter dated 6 years ago. That's the idiot one. And then on divine imperatives, the helm of the solar is destroyed. Elgernon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged son. Part of the Elgernon legend. It's a son-father sort of thing. So I had a mapping. I was working on this mapping thing in a spreadsheet. I'm not going to derail right now. So I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanuris are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into the icons and transmutes them as fire begets fire. Oh, good. My throat's giving out again. That's great. I can't go an hour and a half without my throat causing me problems on when doing playthroughs now. Oh, man. For our wolf lord who put so much of himself into his creation. Ooh, that line right there, man. Ooh. What imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers even as he saves us. What does he impart upon us? Reflections by Chiron, one who renounced Dernthal. I don't remember a Dernthal. One who renounced Dernthal. I might be forgetting what that is. What's this? Missives? Nothing yet. I see. And glossary. I see. That's just like catapult you into the lore when you need it. A little stuttery sometimes. Can we? Oh, hey. Painted pot. So we're just picking up some gold along the way. We may need it. Thank God there's no fall damage. What else we have in here? I'll take that. Imperial weave, common material, so crafting is going to be a thing. Good, good. Can I make that jump? I'm going to say no. Well, I'm going to try. Yeah. What do you lose when you fall? Oh, I lost all the quest. Okay, no, that was right. Okay, I thought I lost quest in that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's down there? What's up? Okay, never mind. This was an F place. Yes. Yep. And then how did I get? Oh, that's right. I went down there. We did around there. Then I can't make that jump, so that's off limits to us right now. Let's move on past over here. Let's check out this building here. I like it. Conservatory entering new area. Talk. Okay, we found Harding's place.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're all right?
Disapproves.
Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me.
Kind of wobbly there.
And go do that.
Harding.
Come get me when you're ready to go.
I guess I could encourage her to be tough as nails, but no, he's concerned. He wants her to be healthy. You know, he'll take some responsibility when it's his fault, but he doesn't think this was his fault. I mean, I know that's what he said, but that he said it because that's what he thought she wanted to hear. He was wrong, and he's okay being wrong, but he certainly doesn't think it was his fault. I mean, she came along, and she got herself hurt. That's what it comes down to. It's not his responsibility. Like, do better, Harding. There were moments where, like, if he loses his shit, like, he'd say things that would, you know, be mildly compromising. But, like, it was usually because it was a play of some sort. Like, he was trying to, like, pull something. But to people's faces, oh, I see. We're supposed to point them maybe in a certain direction. Oh, people are facing it. Oh. What was the line again? There was a line. There was a line. Did it again? Oh, shoot. Well, now I don't know where the line went. I'm going to say face the inside. I'm going to go with that for now. And we'll see. Yoink. And we didn't do this side here, right? So let's check for a statue. There it is. Bam. Bam. And maybe one more. Do I point them outwards? Out to there? I forget the line. Was it in the codex? Well, it's in my video. So when I see the video again, oh, I mean, I can just try it now. But I will recheck. So let's point them out there for now. Is that what I think it is? Is that Flemeth? Because that one looked like Solace over there. Call me crazy. Let me go back over here real quick. Did I go all the way around there, by the way? I went through there, but can I get around it? Oh, there's something over there, so I did not. Oh, I see. What are you pointing at then? Huh. I don't know. I was gonna die. Wow. Place is dangerous, man. Good thing it's fake. Good thing you can't actually die around here. Hello. Okay, can't do an E from behind. There we go. And, okay, no need to get too crazy. Ah, fuck. Man, this place needs to get more solid, man. I think I did everything. Did I go in the bottom door? Is this where I came from? Ooh. I think so. I have to call them here. But hold on, there was a door up top. Probably just takes me to the top level. Hello. Faded note. Look at this note. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves. Throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solace, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. I was going to say Morgan until it was like this part here. We planned a rebellion here once? We? Flemeth? Probably. Actually, wait. Probably? Huh. Oh. Oh, these are everywhere. Oh. There's more of them. Well, now I really need to remember what I read. This obviously means something. Yeah. I know these are probably supposed to point towards something. Well, look at them. And this goes right. So, it's only 4 positions it can take. So, well, let me try to...
Must be 2 more.
I see. Yo, you gotta go talk to your friend. Bam.
That's the second. 1 more to go.
Got it. No, because he can only point out there or there. So this one's pointed in the right direction for sure. I just sort of forget where the other one was located, but it has to be in this direction. Alright, that would explain things. Can I jump on the... Oh. Do I use the tree to get to that other side? That feels dangerous. That doesn't feel like that's true. Yeah, that feels like that's not going to work. Is there a statue over there? If there is, then I'm supposed to get over there. If there isn't, then I'm not supposed to get over there. I don't see one, so let's say no. Where was the other one then? These two? Did I make you point at something? Or... Oh, I didn't. My bad. That was dummy. Dummy. Can you make that jump? Like right across the fade right over there, bro? Do you mind? Oh, this is not the right way. I thought I used this one already. My bad. Yoink. Talk.
Okay. That did something.
Did, huh? Do you want to tell me what it did? Gather the team at the library table. Well, we see these little floaters around here, so I'm sure they'll tell us. They'll show us something. Show me the way, little wisps. Oh. Oh, you telling me to go to that door? Is that what you're doing? Hold on. Did I see a... Never mind. Thought I saw something there. Yeah, it's got the quirky Mass Effect Andromeda running and jumping and moving, that's for sure. Now I got sort of used to it, but it's there. It's there. Did it do something? Out here? Or... I don't see anything. I'm going to go to the library table next. And then we'll see.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Really. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Oh. I'm not gonna tell you. He was in my head. That's straightforward. This one does... I was kind of avoiding this one at the start because it felt a little too tough. But it's like a direct answer. And when it comes to business, like getting to the points, the facts of things, he would go to here because he need his. Because if he's putting a group together or in his, the way he'd work this is like he's got to build up that trust and that rapport. And how do you do that? Well, you just be transparency. Tell people the way things are, and you move on. This one feels a little bit. I mean, I guess he's affirming it. He was in the fade, but this one's just direct. This is what happened.
In my head, Solus showed
Direct.
up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad
He's got
about
nothing to
us
hide.
destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't
Irony.
just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Could have been.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams, even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I would say he's terrifying. My gods were dangerous. Oh. Okay, how do I feel about that from a story perspective? Would Lemaine... I don't feel like I would... Oh, I guess I have no choice but to say this, but... Because the Elven heritage, right? And not that I don't have to say it, but it's there, and I want to know. The character, if I played him, you wouldn't really put any weight in any of the Evaners. I don't think. He'd probably consider them more like they're just more powerful spirits, and that's it. And they got blown out of proportion, and but it's there, and I want to know. So let's see what he says.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities.
It does feel
they
godlike.
shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a
Okay,
lot worse than
that's
whatever
good.
you're thinking.
I like that.
All right. Well, we've stopped the
still took it
ritual,
there.
and there doesn't seem to
To
be
the
an
right
immediate
place.
danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual
Oh,
went
you
wild,
saw it then.
those are...
Elganan and Gillenane, 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
The escape is our fault? It is. Would he blame them? Not really. Would he blame them? No. I don't think he'd blame them for this. They couldn't have known better at the time. And that's enough for him. They're stronger than Solus. How would he know that? How would he know that? He'd be speculating at this point, and pretty aggressively so. So let's pass that one for a sec. They're worse than Solus. Again, where are you getting this context from? They're ours to kill. That's the job.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a
That-
pair
that
of elven
makes sense.
gods.
Yeah.
Like it's easy.
It's a job.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
Okay,
They
this
were
works.
evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
All action, Harding. But Harding is right. For now.
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind.
Could be right.
This
but-
time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the
You
world.
don't look so
because
good, Harding.
I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you, Harding. I hear some noise to my left, but just down the stairs. Oh, I didn't go down the stairs. I'm going down the stairs now. Oh, but first, let's collect that, please. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Oh, okay. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Illuvians at the whim of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the Slow Arrow, and I will guide you. Felasan. Slow Arrow, is that like one of the elven sentinels or whatever? Those by the pool? Does that sound familiar to anyone else? Did he have a name? Remember, that's the only moment I could think of where it was like the mystical tie. You know the whole Morgan moment? You know that one? You know what I'm talking about? That thing? I don't think I'm spoiling anyone at this point. Sure. I trust you. Trust you, bro. Trust you, bro. Let's go. Oh, I get part of like what I might have heard from a meta perspective, that this is like, because this was made to be maybe like a thing where you'd like go into maps and like do things.
For all we know, there's
That
a
kind of
dozen
gaming.
demons waiting on the other side of
The
that
hubs.
Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Arlathan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
Harding. Arlathan.
I'm fine.
Well then,
I look like such a hobo next
Shall
to these
we?
girls. Damn.
Let's do this.
Man, let me get changed. I regret it. I regret it. I do regret it. I regret it. I look like a fucking bum. Come on. Oh. Too late. It's too late. Are there autosaves? I can't allow that. I'm rolling back. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, shit. Can't do it. Maybe I can. I can still salvage this.
it's quiet.
No, I'm in a
Well, isn't
cinematic,
that
aren't
a
I?
surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Oh, please, let me don't make me do this in this crew. This outfit, please. Oh. No. Oh, neat.
Shut it down!
I'm trying!
How?
It's not working! I can't contain it!
Oopsie doopsie. Damn. Powering down.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Neve, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus?
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening.
Yes.
Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Alright. What will Bum Lamaine respond with? I can't fix this. I wish I could roll it back from here. That's too bad, huh? That's okay. No, it's not okay. There's got to be a way. There literally, very literally isn't. That's crazy. I can power. What happens if I'm just going to power. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? No, I regret more looking at the shabby ass garb that this bastard has to wear. I'm force closing. Done. I'll catch you back in the game. Crossing fingers that I haven't damaged too much. I'm going to go to the autosave at 46. Let's load this one. I was either talking to Neve. I would imagine Neve is the study. But why did I didn't... Oh, I did open the door by accident. I did. Okay, I see. Explore the lighthouse. Okay, so we're back here. So... Let me change my clothes. I have to. Also, the wisps came in here, but I don't know what they did in here. I don't see anything that's new. Oh. Were these lights lit up right here? They were not. Whoa. I feel like my character was like... Oh, he is. For some reason, he's pushing right for some reason. This wasn't here, right? Pretty sure it was not. Well, it's mine now. And then I'll grab this, please. Some crystals. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Was this it? Was this maybe what the dudes were sending me to? There's a chance. The wisps. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by the instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear emotional impressions, diligent practice with a ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement, away from well-meant misunderstandings and mindless worship, an unspoken joy in the center of rising perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance, meeting at a crescendo, a sharing moment of understanding, seeing completely, and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. Sheet music. Alright. Still says 28. Okay, good. Back it up. And anything else? Did I miss anything? Ooh, look at that. Mural though. Dun dun dun. Oh. I definitely remember there being an eye in the mural at the Skyhold. Wait, I just saw this in one of the cards, I think. The eyes at the top there. And then what's on this side? A dragon. That's no bueno. Look at my character. Running. Well, maybe because like this thing is actually turning. It's like, it's not a straight line. No, it definitely looks like a straight line to me. But when you run through it, the character's lopsided, man. Okay, what happens when you go down here without talking to them first? Let's do that first. I could be running. I see. So we can get in here, but can't do anything. The Dread Wolf, which we read. But let's just do that in case it matters. Let's whip it out. So I mean, I'm saying whip it out, but I still see little diamonds beside the things that tell me that something's unread. Which ends up bothering the hell out of me. Because I need to see those diamonds go away. Can I go in here? I see. So there's another puzzle out there maybe that unlocks these things. I see. Well, I guess we'll deal with it later, right? We can always come back. So this is the Rogue version, right? Yes, it is. All right. I want to match them. This is the team colors now. It is gold. What happened? Oh, that's right. It's gold too. So it goes thematically with the original character, the golden hand. Gold. Gold is the color of choice. Now let's see those cinematics again, shall we? The proper way this time.
For all we know,
Much
there's a
better.
dozen demons waiting
Yes.
on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
The simple things make me happy, okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, Harding.
Well then.
Well, let's skip this part.
Shall we?
Let's do.
I just want to see him in the next clips now. Looking cool. In matching armor. Arlethan Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site.
Quiet for now.
But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find.
Ooh, it's getting choppy again. Frames per second are fine. Huh, weird. Weird. Oh, that's really choppy right now, huh?
The magic went wild.
It's terrible
Solus
right
was
now.
dragged into the Fade.
Looks
into some
beautiful,
kind of
though.
prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane. Supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanuris?
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Okay.
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Can you fix my stuttering, please? What about the gods? Oh, great. The gods are real? We just talked about this, though. Like, he just talked about his gods. It's a weird response right now. So, what's next? What about the gods? Like, two of our old... This is a weird one, so no. So, what's next? Yeah, what's the next course of action here?
So Elganon
Someone got a
and
plan here?
Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad.
We just
He
talked.
was a
That's why
bit
we're
of a
here, bro.
bastard, true.
Because
But
it's
next
our
to
job
him,
now to take him out.
Let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
What is happening
How
right
can
now?
we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right.
Too bad I can't reload.
Then you two get your
So
friend
this
back
is
to your
smoother.
camp, and we'll
This is looking bad right now.
find Belara.
Wow, he's gonna keep calling this out. Oh. Oh. I mean, that feels dangerous. Yeah. You look like shit right now, but hey, go help them. That feels like a bad move, even though she probably approved here. No, I'm gonna keep calling her out here.
Harding, you're injured.
She's hiding
Stay
something.
here with the
She's
bell
like,
jumpers.
she needs to
I
tone
can
it down.
help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
I'll stay.
because it would get him killed.
We'll meet you.
That's
at
the reality
Bell Jumper
from his
camp.
perspective.
It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
I bet you that would have looked really good if it was smooth. It did look really good. But it would have looked way better if it was smooth. It was smooth the first time before I canceled out, so I'm not sure what happened this time in. But that's poopy. That's so pretty. Oh, we're smooth again. So that's nice. that looks nice. I like it.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this
Wow.
fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
Wow, it's very pretty. But it might be like I might have my settings on way too high. I mean, it's kind of smooth now when I do this. Like, there's no stuttering, right? So, I don't know what happened on that cutscene. But, I guess I'm with Neve. I would have preferred Harding. Just, no. I'll work this out. I need to stop here, though, so that I can put this together. And maybe I'll tone down the settings just a little bit. If you have any suggestions, here, I'll show you them once more. In case you see something that might be the culprit here. I'll just scroll through this while talking. And I think my first impressions... Oh, look at my VRAM. Oh, you can't see it because my head's in the way. I'm at 10.1 out of 10.7. That's pretty bad. I can move my head out of the way so you can see real quick. Hold on. So, yeah. That's pretty bad right now, right? Here, check that out. Damn. So something's causing this. I like that they can show you this so that you can make a call after on what may be going on here. Lighting quality, texture filtering. I don't know. Do this at the end, I suppose. Now, volumetric lighting. Is there anything... Are one of these worse than the others? That kind of thing? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about this. I just put everything on ultra and then see if I have to tone it down. I obviously feel like it does need to get pulled down. Like we have GPU moderate adjustments to the overall quality of post-processing effects. That doesn't feel like it would be that one. This one right here. Terrain decoration quality. Adjust the appearance and details of terrain elements like rocks, vegetation, and other environmental objects. Higher settings will increase the quality and density of the terrain elements. Yeah, that's probably it. VRAM moderate. We can probably tone this down by 1 maybe. That barely did anything. Level of detail. Yeah, that's a big one, huh? That's not bringing it down at all. I don't see anything. Oh, I can actually see it like literally happening behind the screen here. Oh, I mean, you can barely tell. To be fair, but I don't see anything changing here with with what's going on there. So a little bit, you know, but barely. That's not it. There's something else going on here, man. Ray tracing. I refuse to believe it's my settings. So I'm gonna leave this for now. Let's check the display. Did I do something on here that messed something up? Like one of these or something? This one? Yeah, maybe the upscaling is too much. NVIDIA Reflex. Well, I'm not sure, but I want to play with this as awesome as possible. So, so I refuse to compromise at this point. Let's just do a quick save here. All right, boom. We got the official save. And again, it does feel smooth. It's just, yeah, and I think I've given my opinions along the way. I took a couple pauses to give my first impressions of the video. But just for a quick summary, I do think the game looks beautiful. This is, it's one of the best looking games I've seen right now from texture quality and environment, like all of it put together. Right now, I feel like, for me, because I don't play a lot of games, right? But this feels like the top tier stuff. Do I think like other games have pulled off something close like this, even like older games like Skyrim with mods especially? Yes. But like crazy performance hogs. But you know what? This game is a performance hog right now based on what I've got turned on. So it's obviously like, you know, with enough processing power thrown at something, it can make something look really, really good. And this does look really, really good. The character models actually look really nice. I thought I would not like them as much. I think they're nice. I think they look good. I think the quality of the models look good. It could be that ultra settings that are influencing that as well. I think the clothing looks right. The fact that the hair and the clothing has like moves with the physics feels very immersive. The models feel very immersive. More than the other games for sure. Oh god, lose my voice. And then in terms of gameplay, the combat, it felt like Dragon Age 2. 3 and 2 mixed together. It felt like 2. In the sense of the spamminess of the clicking, I felt like, but here's the thing, to be transparent and clear, I enjoyed Dragon Age 2 combat. I know I might be the minority here, but I enjoyed Dragon Age 2 the most because of its combat. At the time, it felt like a break from the isometric, micromanagey kind of party controlling strategy game, and I felt like that break was not really nice. And I really like the AI the AI synergies that you could program, and then really kick off those synergies based on that AI programming. I really love that in Dragon Age 2. Did it quicken the pace of the combat and then kind of remove a lot of the strategy behind it? Yes. But I love the action flow of it all. Like, the redundancy is what was weak with Dragon Age 2, is the maps got redundant, and then the combat got redundant because the maps got redundant, and it's sort of like spun on itself. But I think I enjoyed it for what it was, and so I'm not dissing this game for that either. It's not a game that you play for strategic combat and a challenge. I don't think I don't think that this game is presenting itself as that either, though. You know, so that's like the least share of how I would assess this game. It's taken the least amount of share of my impressions. You know, I do feel like the combat though is simple enough and repetitive enough in the cycles that I've been there before. Especially because I just came off Mass Effect Andromeda, but Mass Effect Andromeda's benefit was that it was a first-person perspective, and that action play felt more appropriate to that perspective. But the companions were also on autopilot, and that's exactly what's happening here. So if you come off Andromeda and you don't mind Andromeda, you're probably gonna like this. It's just a different kind of angle of that kind of gameplay, but it's effectively the same thing. As what Mass Effect Andromeda is doing, except kind of looks like Dragon Age 2. Kind of how I look at it right now, because even Inquisition, because you could pull back, but you got to build the other characters. There were more options. There were more options than the combat in Inquisition, but the Inquisition combat was also relatively simple. Once you had your thing and your powers, you just spam click through them. I think that's going to be the exact same process for this game. And so saying that, long way of saying, getting to this point, is that I might just put this to storyteller mode just so that stuff goes a little quicker, because I don't think like that's not why I want to be playing this game, is for the repetitiveness of that kind of gameplay. I'd be cool with it being a third of its length if that's what storyteller mode means. That's what we'll change it to, and we'll move on from there, because now that I'm in the wilds like this and there's a lot more fighting, might start triggering. I just might not want to be in for just spam clicking for spam clicking reasons, because this is a YouTube production. It's even less, I'm less inclined to sort of want that. I just want to move past that and get to the stories, because of production reasons. That's it. So hopefully folks will be okay with that. If you're in for the storytelling aspect of this LP, I welcome you along for the ride, of course. If you're in for me kind of getting granular with this character from an RP perspective and the lore that I unlock along the way, I'll be reading the codexes, of course, and having commentary along the way, and I'll give you my my opinions on things tied to the lore and the story and the characters along the way, because I feel like I'm pretty invested. I'm pretty invested in the Dragon Age lore and the setting and stuff like that. I put in some pretty good time. I put in some good hours, you know what I mean? Some good time and thinking into this setting. So I do feel like I'd like to have those ideas resurface, and then maybe it'll get me like to do some lore bantering along the way, and that's sort of what I want to do for this playthrough. So if you're in for that, cool. Thank you very much for showing up, of course. I appreciate your time as always. And I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.